Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. You caught me working on my Chrysler 300C. Why, yes, I will give you a tour of it. Let's go take a look, shall we? Got her for a clean thousand off the internet. Of course, Craigslist, not Craigslist, Facebook Market. I mean, she got some problems. She's a drinker, girl thirsty, you know what I mean? Gets like 23 if I'm not beating the brakes off of it. I mean, it's all right. She got like little dents, sunroof a little high, but it don't leak. Got some scratches. She got some flaws, you know. Got a little. She a little gappy. She a little gappy on the corners. What up, cat? This is my cat. He's like 400 years old. Get over here, ding dong. She got a little dingy do right there. You know. Got a messed up wheel. And the fender well coming out. She a little loose. But got a ding and a ding. I mean, but the main reason we're here today is because I'm putting exhaust on it. But I got this car off the internet for $1,000. Went ahead and, I think it was 1,000. I don't know. It was 1,000 or less. I didn't pay much for it. I bought a core engine that had, I don't know, lifter problems. It had seized. The engine was seized, but when I got it home, I pulled the plugs. It just had water in it, which I just needed the crank, and the engine was sitting upside down, so the crank was fine, no problems with it. And I needed one rod because it spun a bearing, and then because that rod got hot, it egg-shaped it, so it no longer fit. It was skinny on the bolt edges and tall on the rod and cap edge of the circle, if a circle has an edge. Anyway, and but I got it running. She sound pretty good. Like I said, she got flaws. She got a little duct tape. We won't even look at that. She got a little rippy do. Won't even talk about that. But she runs good. But that exhaust, man. It's not Sunday and I ain't no church mouse, so we gotta do something about that. But she runs good. I mean, it's hard to hear stuff on the camera, but especially, but you know, she run good. But here's the plan. We're gonna put this Chinesium exhaust on it. Takes the X pipe out. It gives you this mid pipe, the end pipes. There's two mufflers in them. They're real thick, dude. Super thick. But anyway, then we got some tips. Some good old stainless tip, resonator tips, I think they call them. And it's gonna make a big difference. Look good. And they stainless, welded by I don't know, I would say about a kindergartner in China. I'm gonna set you up somewhere, and I already got her on the ramps, and we're gonna lift it up a little bit more, cut the old exhaust out, put the new exhaust in. Should be easy, right? Probably not. And then we'll see what it sounds like after. Well, let's take a look under here. We have that guy. You know, this thing got a trailer hitch on it. What lunatic puts a trailer hitch on a 300? I mean, it probably pulls like a truck, but what the hell? What are you doing? Anyway, got her up on the ramps. I got just enough jack to where it's not coming off the ramps, so if I die, I probably won't. It'll probably just crush me, and I'll be like some type of pelagic. Somebody will have to take care of me. That's okay. I take care of everybody else. So, if you look way down there, there's a pair of clamps. I'm going to have to cut those off because I tried to take them off already, and they're a little rusty because I was going to weld an exhaust in here, but I was like, man, that's too much work. So I bought a kit and just did work at work to pay for less work. Does that make sense? Anyway, so these things have independent rear suspension, so the rear end doesn't move up and down, so they route the exhaust straight through. The drive shaft is really high, and they have this suitcase muffler and then these giant resonators, and then it's got like this, I don't know what they call that, saddlebag gas tank. It's kind of like an arch that sits in there. I mean, and these cars are low. Look how low that thing is in the front right now. I mean, I got it jacked up, but where that cross member is, that's where they sit. I mean, really just the bottom of the bumper is lower, but where that black cross member is underneath the engine, not the trainee, the aluminum casted one, but down a little further, that's where these things sit. I mean, they got like, I don't know, 8-7 inches of ground clearance, and then this fat girl just fucking squishes when you hit a bump. So I mean, that's insane. But yes, you really can't lower these except for like an inch and a half. You might as well just put big tires underneath it, and I mean, put bigger rims and do it that way. But yep, let's try to get to work, huh? I'm gonna grab the wheel of death, get those two clamps off, and then start undoing all these muffler mounts, isolators slash rubber thingies. Yep. Go make some loud noises. Prepare yourself. See how many of these clamps we can get off without getting angry. I hate these damn things. Oh no, put you. Usually I got a long bar, but usually I spray some lube on them, but I forgot to bring it underneath the car. Fail, get some lube. I'll be back. Okay. Lube, bigger bar. That's one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. I'm going to do that. You don't really care. One there on each side of the rear end. One there. 2. One on that side. One on that side. Just took that one off. Another one there. There's a cross member, a little bitty cross member right underneath that X pipe. Got to get that off. Then we could probably pull this out as a unit. I'll probably have to let the jack back down to get it out of the way. Then we could pull this out as a unit. Call it a day. Well, you gotta put the other one in, but yeah, call it a day on getting this out. I'm gonna go get a wrench or a socket to get that off. I'm gonna actually save this tubing. I got a buddy. He's got a SS, like I don't know, it's like a 15 or a 16 SS. Today on Good to Go Garage. Hell yeah. It's got factory exhaust. I'm probably gonna make his exhaust out of this. This is 2.5, and I just need this elbow right here. Well, both of them, but and then he's gonna get some tips. I might make him some tips, and that's probably where that's going, so I want to save it. I'm going to take that off, and then that'll give me some wiggle room to try to wiggle that X pipe off, and we'll just keep plugging at it. I gotta go get that wrench. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. Little looby-doob, looby-dooby-dub. I'll try not to get in your way, but and pretty sure that's a through bolt and we're just spinning. So nope. I'm pretty sure that's going to shoot off of there too, so. That's on there tight. Pew. That's what I'm hearing in my brain. Pew. Come on, little girl. Come on, little buddy. These springs are, the bolt stuck to the spring. I mean, it's made like that. It's got a little, that's cool. Guess you can't lose your bolt or your spring. Now I'm gonna go back that way and unhook that last mount, and then this will fall off. Won't you come with me? Okie doke. Try to do this before we get too much lube on us. Let's see, where can I put you now? I ain't saying this is hard, but sometimes finding where to put the camera, it ain't easy. Let's see. Hope you can see. Getting there. And there she is. Okie doke. So we'll just take this massive beast. God dang. The hell you stuck on? Oh, there it is. That's a big girl. Dang, boy. All that under there. This thing got away. I know 30 freaking pounds. Don't need all that noise. We don't need all that. I mean, we need this pipe from the boy, but we got some tips, bro. Tips don't grow on trees, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like that already. Got it opened up to the air. Alright, boy. We're about to get some stuff done, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, now. Is that a gasket? A donut? No. feels like just metal. Oh no, maybe. It's hard to tell. But anyway, I should be able to unhook that last mount up front. Just wiggle her out. I mean, that's how it goes in my head. But I doubt that's how it's going to go right now. You know what I mean. I wonder what all that is. Well, that's moisture. Got a little bit of moisture in there. You know how these new cars are, they collect moisture in the exhaust, and well, anything with a decent exhaust collects a little moisture. But anyway, look at all that weld splatter. Some people's kids, man. I'm just kidding. But anyway, let's wiggle worm this bad boy out of here. Let's get that mount off and wiggle worm it out. Okay. Cut the resonator off. Shink shink. You didn't need to hear that. It was just a little death wheel action. This thing should come off now. Should in parentheses. Oh yeah, that looks real good. That looks real good. Okay, here's the kit. Get out of light. It is 2 tips, 2 mufflers, 2 tailpipes, and a mid pipe, scavenge pipe, and 6 clamps, because the tailpipes already got their own clamps on them. It says to lubricate the threads with a thick lubricant such as anti-seize or white grease. So we will do that before we put it on. I got the baddest, the Hercules from Harbor Freight. It's got like 5 foot-pounds of torque, so I'll probably have to go back with a hand ratchet and make stuff happen. And other than that, I think we're on our way to having a badass exhaust. Let's get to it, shall we? Well, got most of it under there. The mid pipe went on pretty easy. Then I shoved the 2 mufflers on there, and then getting the tailpipes to the mufflers and putting 1 isolator on each side. Took a little finagling, but still easy. If you know anything about cars, it'll be nothing. Now I have to get these here, which as you can see won't be that hard, and then I have to line everything up and then tighten down the clamps, and hopefully, cross your fingers, it won't vibrate against nothing. So here we go. Alright, got the passenger side hung. There's the tailpipes. Scoot them out the way. Now, there's a slight little problem because on the factory pipe, the two pipes come down and then one jogs over and then they come forward. These are exactly straight. So we'll see. We're gonna have to line everything up here in a minute. Put this jackhammer. It's hard to do this with a camera in my hand. I will try. Let's see if I can do this. Doesn't hit nothing, so it looked like it was gonna rub right here, but I got a finger's width in there, and it's not like the rear end comes up and down because it's independent. So what I need to do is shove a block under that little cross member if I can't get everything to line up, and then don't do that. No. I'm gonna have to twist that cross member, but I'm gonna have to twist that pipe, mid pipe, a little bit to get it off of that cross member, then put something in between there, like a piece of wood, to raise it up slightly. But I think besides that, we're good to go. There it is. El finito. I'm gonna have to adjust it here and there. I'm sure I'll hear something when I drive. The tips are too close to the inside, so I'll probably, that fits all well, so I'll probably pie cut this and bend it out a little bit, you know, cut a slice out of here and until they're perfectly in the middle on both sides, because why mess with that when it's all fine for now. And let's see what it sounds like, shall we? Difference, ain't it? So what I learned today was, just because it's got clamps don't mean you don't have to weld it. Got a little something on you. Sorry about that. What I learned today, just because the exhaust got clamps with it don't mean you're not going to have to weld it. Until next time, thanks for watching.